What's up, guys? This is Joey Davidson alongside Mike White.
Hey, guys.
Crave Online, doing a watch us play of Alan Wake's American Nightmare. Yes. So we kind of skip a lot of the stuff in the early goings here for you guys. Pretty much you're Alan Wake, you're in an episode of Night Springs, which he has written, and you're basically told to go. I only know what's in front of you so far. We picked up a gun or flashlight. Basic mechanics of Alan Wake are intact, where you essentially pop the darkness around your enemies and then shoot them with the gun.
This is Joey playing, so he actually knows what he's doing.
Right.
You're lucky that it wasn't me. This would have taken a lot longer.
So, really at the early goings, you don't know much. You know that you're in the Southwest, which is a big change from the Pacific Northwest. It seems to be like a Arizona kind of...
Yeah, I think... Well, didn't they say straight up?
Did they say straight up Arizona?
Arizona?
I was playing. I don't know, man. I didn't know what's happening.
But they get that environment right. This is like, if you've ever been to the beautiful Southwest.
Yeah, at night when there's monsters.
When there's monsters, yeah. Right. And oil rigs.
So we skipped some bit here, which I guess you couldn't tell. That's some good editing, wasn't it?
Hey.
You pick up manuscripts and you can tell the backstory with the manuscripts a lot like the original Alan Wake. I know from seeing preview builds of this game that I'm going to be returning to this place. I didn't tell you that, Mike, when I was playing through it. Because I think later on it looks like I really know what I'm doing, and it's only because I've seen a preview build of this before. So, you're told to go to this hotel. What's really interesting about Alan Wake this time around is that instead of being a linear game with stages, so far in the early goings, it seems to be like a hub world. I feel like you can pretty much go anywhere you can see.
Yeah, no, it's definitely got like that kind of open, I don't know, Red Dead, go anywhere you please feel.
Yeah, I mean, you're kind of restricted by the darkness, so you don't really feel the need to venture off in any one direction.
You don't want to.
So we didn't really test the borders there. I'm not really sure how big the space is. So what you do know is that you're fighting your nemesis, Mr. Scratch. Mr. Scratch is like an evil doppelganger. I felt like I could fight these guys, right? And then it's like, no, fool, you need to go.
Hint, hint.
I'm just like, okay. Sounds good. Mr. Scratch is who's unleashed the darkness. You'll see Mr. Scratch briefly. We cut out that segment as well, just because we didn't really want to ruin much of the quirkiness of this game.
No spoilers.
We're not those kinds of people, guys.
No.
So light and dark is kind of a big mechanic in Alan Wake again, it seems. You get into light to refill your health, to stand safe from the darkness, or the Taken, I think they're called. And
it's a cool mechanic.
It is, and unfortunately the lights always go out. And they come.
So how long do nights last in the Southwest? Is this like is this like Alaska?
That's right. I wonder if we could just stay here in front of this hotel forever. Will the game just end?
Are there days?
There were daytime sequences in the original Alan Wake, but you were safe, and it was all narrative moments. I don't know if this game's going to be able to expand it. Now you're going to come upon something that Mike and I during our playthrough were just very like, ugh.
Okay.
Alan Wake looks good, right? He does.
Shirt's moving.
He looks genuinely good.
Textured.
Look at this NPC, guys.
Right? Emma Sloan?
It was her hair the first time. It's not even... No, it's still as bad.
Yeah. So we cut that out.
For you.
But we did win an Avatar Award, which I definitely checked out.
Sweet hoodie, bro.
Thanks, man. What can I say? The magically refilling ammo cabinet. You always go back. I'll take everything. When I go back, it's all there.
It's all full again.
So again, this is that hub world stuff. You see the stars on the mini-map up in the top left corner, and I can really go anywhere at this point, I think. This is Mr. Scratch. Once again, we're going to skip this stuff. So you'll see it. Yep. What just happened? There's a nice little TV moment with Mr. Scratch, your nemesis, where he's kind of... You're figuring out that he's like kind of a crazy serial killer type. Maybe like Norman Bates. No?
But like, all right, like you said, you don't have a particular order to how you go about finding these items on the map. Like, they're there, see what you can do. Ah!
Run for your lives.
The way stuff happens in this world is pretty cool. Like how quickly even the scripted stuff just happens.
Yeah. It definitely does feel very scripted. I will say that. So while they've gotten rid of the linear progression, the scripted nature of the game still feels the same. Like, it still feels like that was supposed to happen, clearly.
Yeah. I'm remembering other games I've played where they would, stop your character, zoom into that thing, and hold that for so long. Like, that moment. And in these games, just kind of, when stuff pops out, it happens. Like, there's sometimes when you're kind of taken off guard.
Right.
Which is nice.
What I liked about the original Alan Wake, too, there were moments when they just kind of fucked with you. Like,
I remember you telling me about that. You'd be in, like, a cabin and, like, somebody would just pass by the window or something like that.
Yeah, so you'd go outside expecting a fight, and there would be no one there. You'd be like, wait, I know I saw someone run by. What the fuck is happening? So, and we're not really too far into this game at all. This is the first stuff you do. We're trying to repair that oil rig thing.
It's a rig.
Is that a rig, or is the rig what's out in the ocean? I don't know.
Nah.
Oil line. So here's another scripted moment coming up, and it's just like whatever. Like you said, Michael, it just kind of happens.
Yeah. There's no like big warning to it. Like, you're coming up to that objective and they just pop out. Like,
Yeah.
Other games they would have like zoomed into each one jumping off the truck and here's what you need to do.
They do that sometimes in the original Alan Wake. I was just showing Mike there how the battery mechanics work. In case you're wondering why the fuck I paused it. It's you aim your flashlight, which depletes your battery. Why having the flashlight on constantly doesn't deplete the battery, I'm not sure.
It's whatever, dude.
But as you aim, you'll watch that silver meter below the health indicator go down, and as it goes down, you near needing a new battery. I have 7 currently, which you can see.
No cargo pants, so I don't know where.
I don't know where he's keeping them.
Yeah.
I also have a rifle. And no, I don't think
you
I
pick this up next. Yeah.
Yeah. Which I don't even. Did I even use the rifle? I think I had it. And I was like,
you picked up 2 things afterwards that were more intriguing, I think.
Yeah.
You aimed with it to go,
what's gonna boom? Oh, no. These guys are new. This is interesting. As the light aims on them, they split. So they become weaker, but there's more of them.
Yeah.
So watch, he splits again. Which I'm just shooting them, but I guess that's not fair.
That's good. I do like the AI seems to kind of move around a lot more in this game. Like, try to flank you, try to do different things.
Yeah, well, and as you'll see later, I think, I don't know if we did this on video, but there's like a bigger guy that charges you.
Yeah. Yeah, that was cool. There was different... most of the enemies right now that we've seen are all similar sized, I guess. That's the most unique one we've seen. Mm-hmm. Later on, there's like bigger guys and they do different things. So
Right.
Keeps you guessing.
One thing I have to say about this game, for an Xbox Live Arcade title, it looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
And it actually looks better, NPCs aside.
Yes.
It looks better than the original Alan Wake.
Those textures only get a little iffy when you zoom in too close to it. Like, I just noticed now when you're in that room, when it got close to that wood grain, you were like,
Yeah,
but
I think that there's some shoddy stuff that will kind of happen with an Xbox Live Arcade title, but to be presented with an open world like this seems totally unique.
And I mean, you passing through those cacti and them, moving along with
right.
them.
See, with the original Alan Wake, when you were in an area of darkness, like I said, it had a very Twin Peaks aesthetic, that Pacific Northwest feel. So there was pine trees fucking everywhere, but they would just spin whenever you got into like an intense moment, and they looked really bad. Like, as they were spinning around, they just looked
I was
bad.
saying, yeah, if they did that right, that'd be really freaky.
No, it just was weird, and I don't think that it paid. I'm wondering where the hell to go here, and I'm completely disregarding the fact that it literally says.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, where am I going?
No, I was just looking at the mini map too, going, wait a minute.
But I mean, I am liking the lighting. I'm liking the Southwest motif. It's definitely very different than what we were used to in the original. So I find this SMG here. I'm like, yes.
Jackpot.
So you have a reason to go for manuscript pages in this game. In the original Alan Wake, you just kind of went for them to kind of increase the story or get trophies or achievements or whatever.
Right.
Here, you earn weapons by showing up with more manuscript pages.
Which is strange and cool. So, it gives you the incentive, but you're like, I unlocked this briefcase by having pages from a book.
3 pieces of paper on me. How did it know?
You never knew. All right, here's the infinite ammo box. Or do you go back to it?
I do, but
Okay. Yeah, there we go. Full again. All right.
Like you said before, Emma just goes out there and stocks it.
Yeah.
Every time you leave, Alan's gone!
She's the good, like, housewife mechanic.
Yeah.
When he comes home, there better be a hot meal and a fully stocked ammo case.
That's right. So now we're going back up to fix the oil line. I'm going to be met with my fair share of taken here. And obviously... Oh, this is where I get rid of the rifle.
Yeah, you're like,
Oh, pump action shotgun? Well, no shit! So apparently, Alan... I don't really understand this mechanic very much. It says go to the oil field to rewrite reality.
yeah.
And you have a manuscript that says that this is how it should be when you go up there. And so... That didn't really do anything for me. I don't know why I did it, but...
It's just fun to shoot stuff.
So our rewriting reality is just setting 3 different things into place and watching what unfolds.
Right.
So how is that rewriting reality? I don't really understand.
I don't know. Yeah. This is kind of like, it reminds me of, this is an adult version of that movie Little Monsters with Howie Mandel and, was it Ben Savage?
They gotta stay out of the light, man. I don't think they popped quite like that.
They should make a game out of that. Come on.
This is it!
This is it, yeah.
This is that game.
He grew up, he became a writer, and they finally get out from under the bed. And Meatloaf was in that movie too.
Wasn't he the bad guy?
He was, yeah, the big bad guy.
I know too much about that movie. I feel like
I found it for $5 at Happy Harry's like a few years ago.
not a mistake.
What a great find.
So this is an instance where I just wanted to show Mike the flare. Flare returns from the old game. It's basically a way, like when you're surrounded by enemies, you can hit the flare, and they back off. And it looks fucking awesome too. So you set the flare down, and it runs for a little bit.
A few seconds there, yeah.
Yeah, and then you're kind of.
Do you have a choice of when you drop it, or is it just kind of like you
I set
it
it down.
Okay, you have to set it down.
Yeah, or it'll run out in your hands. But you can set it. You can't shoot with the flare up.
Right.
So you kind of have to say, I'm gonna. This is me knowing what to do now. Getting hit by weird shit. I don't know what.
Time to make some serious changes.
So it's like match scene to manuscript page. I go about doing this just because I recognize what to do based on that one playthrough demo I had. But
and the stars on the minimap.
Right. There's a one point where it's just like, oh, what do I do? And it's like, I don't understand how they're using the manuscript mechanic here.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll make sense later in the game. But they're just kind of using it as like an objective list right now.
Right. But I also love that the CD placed in the boombox is a key part of
what's about to happen.
Rewriting reality.
Somehow, all of the things that I'm doing right now will lead to something that makes no goddamn sense.
Yep.
And it is...
You'll see it in a second.
Kitschy as hell. Here we go.
All right, music's playing.
This is the perfect time to introduce the satellite.
And that asteroid!
Oh, no!
Should Aerosmith be playing right now?
Yeah. And how did that... I mean, how close to the surface was that asteroid?
Right.
But whatever.
It's a video game, dude.
I guess.
Yeah. Satellite didn't burn up in the atmosphere. It's perfectly intact from when that asteroid hit it.
I get. No, one single thing broke off. One panel. And then it comes crashing into Earth.
You have to go find that one panel to put the satellite back together.
And then launch it into orbit.
Yeah,
That's what Alan Wake's American Nightmare is.
Mm-hmm. Sputnik.
Beating the Soviets. So we are coming up on the end of this demo here. We just wanted to kind of get you through the onset of the game. It's definitely very cool. Thanks for watching Watch Us Play. This has been Joey Davidson and Michael White.
All right, guys. Thanks.
Yep. Catch you next time.